What's going on, everybody? We're here today at Carolina Bully Farms, and we're getting ready to take Phat here on a walk. He's been outside all day playing with the females, and I just wanted to show y'all how warm it was. About 81 degrees, a little over 80, and we're going to take him to the track and walk. Everybody always says how out of shape bullies are. Phat here has been outside all day running and playing with the females. I got him jumped straight up in the car with me, and we're getting ready to go over to the track and walk some, give him a little more exercise. And I just want to show y'all, people talk about how bullies aren't in shape. They really are in good shape if you'll let them be and don't just keep them locked up in a kennel. So this is Phat here at Carolina Bully Farms. We're going to go take a little walk today. So stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? I just got done dropping off some Bully Max. So everybody that just ordered some Bully Max, you should be expecting it soon. Phat's in the back. I don't know if you can see him back there, and we're on our way to the park now. I'm going to take Phat for a little jog, and so we'll have some footage for you soon. Stay tuned. We're here at the dog park now. I got Phat out. He's enjoying himself. It's a real nice dog park here. Well, not really a dog park, more of a walking track. The church made it here. Goes way off over into the woods there. There's some trails. We're going to check those out with Phat, and it's going to be a little bit of rough filming today because it's just me here to film, and I'm a little bit of still hurting on my ankle. So I don't know if anyone's seen that in that video with Wasabi, but Phat's helping me rehabilitate today. So we'll be walking and just enjoying some one-on-one time. I advise everybody to get out there with their dog and just enjoy some time together. People take these bullies for granted. They look at them like showpieces or like just a car or an object, and you don't really fully enjoy your dog unless you're out there with it, whether it's throwing the ball, watching them play on the spring pole, just taking them for a walk. Whatever the case is, just get out there and enjoy it. Just sit down and watch them run, but just be out there with them, pet them, and you'll create a lot more of a bond with your dog that way. They'll live longer, and you'll have a lot more enjoyment out of it, I guarantee you. And on that note, I wasn't even planning this, but here's some great advice. And your dog. Phat's never been out here before, so see how he enjoys this. It's 83 since we pulled up at the park here, and I know everybody always talks about bullies not being able to exercise and all. I'm not sure exactly how long that this trail is. I think there's some kind of a distance thing up there at the front. I'll check that before we go and tell y'all, but I tell you what, it's a pretty long little trail here, and Phat's already been out for about 2 hours before we come, and it is it's gonna be no problem for him. I can already tell you that much. He's just gonna chill, enjoy it, enjoy smelling some things, just enjoy being out here. And it's in the sun the whole time too, except maybe over there on the back side, but it's a good little walk. I tell you what, I'm going to have a lot more trouble with it than Phat is. When you're doing these things, I'm not saying for a dog that's never been out before, it can just come out and run across this real quick. If your dog, you got it from someone who don't exercise their dogs much, or it's just a new dog that's younger, you got to build up to this kind of stuff. Bullies have short noses, and in the summer, it does take a little bit of getting used to. And even with all of our dogs, we keep the kiddie pools around. I got some big jugs of water and buckets for Phat, just in case, because these bullies are heat sensitive, even though they're a lot more durable than what people say. And so you just can't be too careful when it comes to this, but they're not like an English bulldog or a French bulldog that you can't get out and walk with. And I doubt there's many people out there that would be doing any kind of exercise that the bullies couldn't do with them. But you just want to make sure you got something there to cool them off. Tell you what, Lisa little baby Lisa gets up against the fence and runs them back and forth all day, back and forth up and down the fence, no matter how hot it is. And they'll run and jump in the pool and get right back to doing it again. I thought today we would just do a little bit of a day with me and Too Phat. You know, we kind of just, you know, went and dropped off some bully max to ship, come over here to the park. First off, I didn't film this, but we got all the dogs out, got them clean, took everybody on their regular walks, and then you know, we go run our errands. Gonna go by and well, we went by and shipped some bully max, go by the pharmacy and pick up you know, whatever prescriptions are there. Everybody needs their allergy medicine this time of the year, so we'll go by and get that. And the pharmacy people always love Too Phat, or whatever dog we have there, because they always have the treats at the drive-through window they like to give out to them. And Too Phat likes, that's always a milk bone, so he likes to chew it up and get it all over the car. So anytime you go through a drive-through, most of the time, if you ask, they'll give your dog something, or if they see it back there. So I always try and get Too Phat up to the front seat, so I don't have to ask, and he'll be sitting there, and they'll say, "Oh, can I give your dog a treat?" Well, of course you can. I was hoping you would. He was hoping you would. Sometimes you get a jerk that won't do it and you have to ask. Like, I know you got a treat back there. He knows you have a treat back there. That's why he got up here in the front seat. But anyway, me and Too Phat's are going to just enjoy some one-on-one time now. And I'll come back and let y'all see whatever he gets up to or into on up here. Okay, we're back, and yes, there's a mud puddle. And I know there's no way I can deny Too Phat of the mud puddle, so I come prepared. There's towels in the car. There you go, buddy. Just try not to lay in it. See, he knows the drill. You're a good boy, aren't you? You don't want to go back through? That's all we're going to do in it? Go one more time? He's like, "No, dude, I don't want to get muddy." For the people. Let's try to more soak it in, Too Phat, than drink it, okay? Dad likes to keep the collar so loose that it slips off of his head. Come on, Too Phat. Today we was going to ship a puppy early this morning, and see, this is why we have a hard time answering everybody's calls. We stay busy all day, and we was going real early this morning to ship a puppy, and we was trying to figure out whether to leave the dog's heaters on or off. And Dad was so worried that it's going to get cold that he left them all on, so I was having to run down there and sneak and turn everybody's heaters off before he cooked them. But he worries so much about them getting cold, he don't think about them getting hot, because it's still kind of that time of the year. It's 80 during the day and, you know, 40 during the night, but it gets warm so quick. You know, if you're not right there to turn everything off when it gets hot, you know, they could get too hot. So I like to go ahead and have everything off for them. You know, and that's the thing you gotta look out for at this time of the year too. They're not quite used to it warming up out of nowhere, so you gotta let them get built up to it. There's a little baseball field up here. You can see how far we've come. Way up there. Let's see if we can find it. Way up there you can see some cars going by. That's where we parked. So Too Phat's still going strong. We're good. I'm not so good, but Too Phat is. We'll check back in with y'all in a little bit when we find something interesting. Too Phat, you know, catches a deer or something. Too Phat says he's about ready to go again. He's sitting up, and yeah, I'd say it's about time to bring it home. We're on the home stretch. Done a good long little walk here. I feel exercised. I don't know about Too Phat, but man, I just had to show y'all this little pose he's doing here. He looks so good there, don't you, buddy? Couple more minutes. I hear you. He thought for a minute we was being stalked. He started growling, but I think he scared him off. What do you think, Too Phat? You think you got him? I think he thinks so.